Hi there, this is Bridget from the PlannerSpeechie. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a haul of sorts of lots of different kinds of things. So I'm very excited because one of the shops I've never ordered from before. So I'm really curious to see what this looks like. And then I'm going to introduce a shop I've never introduced on the channel before. So I have Scribble Prints Co., the mystery kit for August. I have, or July, I guess. I'm not sure. It'll say on the thing. I have a subscription box from the Speech Tree, and I'm going to go over what that is. And then I have Fantasy Wax Melts. This is my first wax order ever, so I'm really curious to see how all of that goes. The first thing I'm going to show you is Speech Tree. So Speech Tree is a company that creates miniature objects along with curated activities that have specific themes for speech therapy. So every other month I get a box with a specific theme in it, and this month's theme is veterinarian. Oh, excuse me, it's playground. The veterinarian box already came. Oops. So this is playground is the theme. So it always comes in a box with shredded paper. And I've never really used these boxes for anything before, but you can actually use them as like sensory bins. Sometimes she puts like little erasers and things in there. Sometimes the paper is colored and it matches the theme of the kit. So playground, obviously this could be like dirt, and then you could put like your minis inside. So this is what you get. You get this giant bag with a printed image on it. It also, my version comes with digitals that I have to print out for the activities, but it's like a lot. It's usually over 60, 70 pages worth of stuff. Okay, so in the playground set, oh, this is so cute already. Okay, so we have swings. And some of the stuff you have to manually assemble, but that's how it stores, right? Okay, so I won't like set everything up this minute, but you have swings, you have a slide. Looks like one of those things you can climb on. These are all of the mini minis. And then every set comes with cards. Usually they are a set of verbs or vocabulary cards. So this is good for when you're reinforcing those actions. I think a lot of people don't really know that teaching actions can be such a great, look, they've got like dribbling, swinging, flying, counting, eating. So these are all action words here. So then we get, so these are the actions. And then you get into, so we've got some vocabulary. So we have monkey bars, lunch, scooter, jungle gym, picnic basket. These are some pretty sophisticated words. Like if you think about basket, you've got that SK blend in there. Picnic, you've got multiple multisyllabic words. Bicycle, tetherball. Do people really play tetherball anymore? I feel like I haven't seen this on a playground in a very, very long time. But so like you have your slide and then you have your picture, seesaw, sandbox, anthill. So things like that. We also, looks like we have like a picnic blanket. We have, oh, I see. So this is the top of the shell. So it's like one of those turtle climbs, and then you can put things inside of it, which is neat. And then there's a picnic basket. And then this is just a warning because there are miniatures in here. And so you have, let's see. Ah, these are so cute. Okay, so it looks like we have a squirrel, a puppy with a little shirt on, sunflowers, ice cream, a bucket with sand with toys in it. A little bird. It's a pretty bird. We've got a jump rope, and that's kind of fun because you can move it around. Cheetos. The kids love the mini food. And then ants. Oh no, ants at the picnic. Yuck. We've got grapes, basketball, a scooper, I guess for sand, a playground chick, so you jump on it and it springs back and forth, the ice cream truck, hopscotch. Oh, these are so cute. We've got a plate for your picnic basket. We've got a little seesaw. Got a slice of pie that you can put on your plate. You have some juice. Okay. Got some more ice cream that you can buy at the ice cream truck. So this is really good for like role playing. If you want to like teach a child, like how do you go to the ice cream truck and what do you say to the ice cream server and all of that. Here's a play gym. A little sandwich with lots of cheese, lettuce, tomato. You can say what's in the sandwich. The scooter. So you see a lot of the vocabulary matches the minis that we're talking about. More ants. A tree. Lemonade. Oh, you could sell lemonade at the playground. This could be a ball or a frisbee. I feel like you could play that. And then soccer ball. So that's all the minis. And so what you're not seeing is the pages and pages and pages of activities that come with these kits. And they all involve moving minis onto different pages, storytelling, WH questions. Like, one of my favorite things about using the minis is that you can use them with anyone who wouldn't put it in their mouth. So for the friends who are sensory seeking and they need like that oral stimulation, I wouldn't recommend these because they are very small and are definitely choking hazards in that respect. But for many of our friends who don't have those sensory seeking needs, this is a really good set. And I feel like playground is a really good way to teach. You can teach social skills like etiquette on the playground. What do we do when we want to get on the slide or on the swing and someone's using it already? Things like that I feel like have a lot of merit, and they also, it's very functional and practical to teach children how to interact with others on a playground. So plus it's play, like in and of itself. So I think this is a very cute set. So this set is not available anymore because she only sells it via subscription, but every once in a while during a sale, she will like bring out extras of sets that she has left over. And so I do think that this is a great service. It's $40 per set, but you only get one every other month, and you can skip a month if you don't like the theme or you don't need the theme. So yeah, this is really cute. So that's our playground set from Speech Tree. The next thing I'll do is the Scribble Prints Co. mystery. So she's already done a video on this, so if you've already seen that, this might be a little redundant, but I haven't seen it yet. So here we go. Oh, my ring light is so bright. It is pouring rain, and this stuff was delivered last night, but it was raining, so I didn't go out to the mailbox to get it because my mailbox is not near my house. So I went to go get it this morning, and it was like the worst idea because I had so much rain coming down. I didn't park close enough to the curb, and I basically had to step into a river, and then I was trying to get into my, it was a long story. I almost fell on my bottom in the middle of a torrential downpour, and it was just the worst. So in hindsight, I probably should have waited, but I was too excited. And anyway, so that's why the ring light is so intense right now, is because it's pitch black in here. Okay, so we have both that's the foil bundle. Okay, so this one is the August 2025 mystery. It's called Forest Friends. It's super cute. I love all of the different animals. I actually have for Speech Tree Minis. I have a Forest Friends Minis theme, and it was one of the most popular themes this year for the kids. So I feel like you could also, like if you picked up the Bambi set from one of her pop mysteries, like you could mix and match some of these art pieces in here. But so this is good for fall in general. This is good for end of summer, early fall. You could do this for Thanksgiving. You could do this for a lot of different months. So we've got this scene, and this scene is really interesting because if you look at it, it's actually 3 in a row. So I'm thinking maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to put the scene down just like this in the center so that, and that'll just look a little different than I usually do. But I feel like that's so cute and I don't want to disrupt the scene. So then you have all these really pretty deco, some leaves, some acorns, and some mushrooms and really pretty flowers. Like this is just a nice set. And then you have, this is not a scene because you can see the mushroom doesn't connect, but these are really, really cute. And then you've got all these pretty browns. You've got leaves in various mocha shades. Patterns are really fun. All of the mystery kits are ultimate kits. Oh, hedgehog, I love hedgehogs. Okay, so these are really, really cute. And then this is Doodle 1. So, oh, and I like, so the books are Night Circus, Greenwich by Susan Cooper, The Dark is Rising by Susan Cooper, and The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I've actually read all of those except for Greenwich. And then that's a really pretty. So the art is like more simplistic than I think usual, but with all of the different leafy elements, it's actually very sophisticated. And then this is I guess it's a matte rose gold in the gilded. So this is the third mystery that I've gotten, and all of them have been gilded so far. I kind of wish she would change these up a little bit. I think, well, I do love these new scripts. I think they're really useful, and I like the font a lot. Yes, that's my cat howling in the background. Yes, Eloise, I like the font too. Yeah. And I do love these minis. I think they're great. And then of course you have the numbers and then some additional like gilded deco, which like, can you even see that? Not really. So yeah, so that is the bundle that comes with this. I'm actually thinking, and I did, let's see if I remember where I put it. This is like what I'm going to use binder. I'm not sure where I snuck these. Okay, so I recently got 2 of these. These are solid. This is her new wood grain foil. I mean, come on. Like, I feel like that's easy. And it's just a solid foil. There's no additional anything. And she's doing her underlays sales right now. So I feel like if you got this kit, this would be a great option, and you wouldn't have to add too much more to it because if you already got the bundle, you can just layer these together. I would probably just skip these underlays altogether and just use these. So I'm thinking that's what I'm probably going to do with these. There is a woodland bundle that Planahana sells that would be cute with this. However, the overlays are additional animals. So like you'd want to try and match them, I guess. But anyway, so these I did get separately. So I'm going to keep those over here. But I think my plan is to pair those with the woodland kit, and I'm probably going to use that either around Thanksgiving. I'm not sure. I have to think about it. Okay, so that was my Scribble Prints Co. And then the very last thing I'm going to open up, I'm very excited for this. So Fantasy Wax, Kristen has been working with Scribble Prints Co. And that's how I kind of came to discover this. I can smell the wax through the bag. So one thing I'll say is that I am not usually like a sweets odor. I really like like my favorite Bath and Body Works candles are Leaves. I like all the fall scents, the cider. My husband loves cinnamon and vanilla, but to be honest, one of the things about candles is that it's a lit flame, and we have 3 cats, and my husband gets very nervous whenever I light candles in the house because you have your risk of fire. So she was having a sale, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go for it. So got my trusty box cutter here. I hope I don't be a little scared to cut open. So I've never ordered wax melts ever, and I've never ordered from her shop, but she's been in business for a very long time, and so I feel like I can probably this scent of this is hitting me so hard. Okay, so I don't know what this is. Cheirosa 71 type. It smells kind of like here, I need to smell it again. I like this. It's kind of got an amber scent to it, a little bit spicy. I don't know what this is at all, but yeah, I would say it's like a spicy amber. Okay, so this is the first wax thing I got. This one is called Pink Palace. It's strawberry bread, French baguette, and zucchini bread. I think it smells good. I can sort of smell the strawberry. To be honest, like there's a cinnamon thing in here that's overwhelming everything else. Okay. So this is huge. This is massive. This will take up the entire circumference of my wax melter. I didn't get a fancy one. I got like a $12 one off of Amazon, and I may regret that decision, but okay. Oh, so this is extra. I don't know what this is. Yum Bougie Mallow type. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so this is Jingle All the Way Blueberry Cobbler Gingerbread and Oatmeal Cookies in the shape of a gingerbread man. This I like very much. You can definitely smell the blueberry and the gingerbread coming through. I feel like the oatmeal cookies are probably in there also. Okay. All right, so this is Otherworld Cider Donuts, Pumpkin Cheesecake, and Mallow Fireside. Look how pretty that is. This is definitely what I think I'm smelling the most. This is very heavy on the cinnamon for the cider donuts. I can't really smell the pumpkin cheesecake, but it's so pretty. I mean, I think this is going to be good for just general fall. Okay, this is historical fiction. So this is apple cinnamon, French toast, and espresso. I just thought this was so pretty. Look at that honeycomb pattern. Ooh, that's very cozy and comforting. I feel like that's very light. I can see why it's a historical fiction. Okay, the next thing I got was, this is sugared bread. So it's warm vanilla sugar, Palo Santo, and zucchini bread. This is very subtle. I like this a lot. The zucchini bread is nice. I like the vanilla, and then the Palo Santo is a little bit like a soft flavor. I don't know how to describe it. I'm really bad at this. This is the one I was excited about. Okay, Dr. Dillamon. So this is Wicked. Coffee shop, Amish kitchen, and sweet bakery dough. This is really nice. Amish kitchen, I'm not really sure what that is supposed to mean. I have Mennonite family members, so I hope they're not offended by this, but no, it's very bakery scent. I like that. And then this one I got because I have a black kitty with black toe beans. This is called The Cat. It's glazed donuts, cinnamon rolls, and cider lane type. Oh, that's so good. So this one is true cinnamon. This is like very heavy cinnamon. It's all kind of overwhelming, all the scents. I can't really tell the difference between any single one. Okay, so these were the freebies. This one one I'm excited about. This one smells really, really good. This, I don't really know what this is. I don't know what, I mean, mallow type, I'm assuming mallow is like marshmallow. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what these things are, but this is an interesting scent. Okay, so I am going to have to report back on all of the different smells and how the wax works. If anybody is a wax aficionado and like has tips on how to extend the life of your wax or what to do with it, let me know. But yeah, so this is my haul, and I hope you guys had fun unboxing this stuff with me. And please stay tuned for more Plan With Me videos. Thanks so much. Bye.